pull up chat on my phone now. Bum, 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 bum. Bonk, don't bonk me. Why are you bonking me? I didn't do anything. Mwah, mwah, mwah. So, today I updated my Steam library. Thigh drums, okay. I'm wearing pajamas, or I don't know how. Here you go. I updated my Steam library. Because I had like 5 games or something like that, maybe probably more than that, in my Steam library that needed that were like update pending for like a month. And I did it. Because like, oh, I should probably do this. And Atlas got an update today, which is very exciting. I think the only like new content was some reworking for class abilities and things, and the Chang's the mice people. They got texture updates on their stuff so that you can change their colors better, and they got their own animations for casting spells or something, or dance. I think they got their own dance now, something like that. And the fishing NPC is now a 3D model instead of a PNG. So that's really cool. And sorry, if I stop doing the pants, it's because I'm thinking. But how are you, Phobos? Hope you're doing alright, sweetheart. And the Mechbor temple or dungeon or whatever is done now with its own boss and a loot table. Or and the guy behind Sally's shop, the Gamba guy, the guy you can buy random stuff from, his loot table got updated, and they reduced the level cap to 32. So but did you hear the news about the Magic set being a Ninja Turtle set next year, Phobos? The unannounced one on their roadmap for next year is a Ninja Turtles Magic set. So everybody was right. I mean, they didn't make it hard to figure out. They didn't make it very difficult to figure out what Nickelodeon property it would be, because Ninja Turtles is really the only one that makes sense. That is like, you know, pop culture really relevant. There was that Ninja Turtles movie from a couple of years ago. I haven't seen it. But I've heard it's good. Hi, Ari. Mwah. 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 Hi, Ari. Hi. How are you, sweetheart? How you doing? Go to bed. It's not even 8 p.m. yet. What do you mean? What? Hey, it's not even 8 p.m. Why are you always yelling at me to go to bed? I don't think we're in the same time zone. Big yawn. Thank you for the 10 stream streak, Gary. Thank you. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. I was probably off by a couple there. Thank you for the 10 stream streak, Gary. That's a lot. That's a week and a half. Welcome back from the outbreak, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. I appreciate it lots. Thank you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you for the 10 stream streak. It's not half. Well, no, because you can't have 7 in the week, right? So I was rounding up, alright? Just rounding up. Oh, I'm talking about the number of days in the week. Did you guys have something yummy to eat today? I had. My brother bought everybody pizza. I think it's a local chain, but one of their topping options is pickles. So I got pickles on my pizza. That's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Tacos, nice. Alright, give me a second. I need to my notes real quick. Sorry. And it didn't rain all day. I was a little sad. I'm a little sad it didn't rain all day. It rained overnight and a little bit in the morning and then stopped. And it looks like it's going to rain for a couple hours, like the early morning tomorrow. And then rain all day tomorrow. Okay. And the afternoon and into the night. Okay. Cool. It's going to rain all week. Oh no, now it's projected to rain all week instead of just Wednesday. Oh boy. Well, I'm glad I mowed the lawn yesterday. Apparently, I found out today, apparently there was like a security vulnerability in like Unity's engine going back, like in Unity versions going back to like 2017. So, all the games that needed to update today were like updated to new, most recent Unity engine version. It was like, oh, okay. Good. Apparently, Unity said it did not affect customers or anything, and it had not been exploited yet. So, that's good. That's good. But pickles on pizza, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. They use like these big, uh, the wavy cut pickle chips. Um, it gave like this kind of sour saltiness to the, the pickliness to the pizza. It might be better with pepperonis. I don't know. It was only one topping option. It was $2 for an additional topping. So, just got some pickles on my pizza. And there's still some of it left I'm going to eat for lunch tomorrow, maybe. Sorry, that was loud. Goodby, sorry. So I'm thinking, I don't know. I kind of want to just. I don't really feel like scary games this month. Like last year, there were a bunch of games in my Steam library already in my backlog. I was like, okay, I need to finish these. This year, there's not really that many, or there's not like that one horror game I want to finish. I enjoyed The Walking Dead, but it kind of like kept me up at night for like a week. So I don't know. So on Halloween we might play like my friend gifted me Visage earlier this year. Told me to have fun, so maybe we'll play Visage on Halloween. Kumi, thank you for the raid. There we go. Please go follow Kumi if you're not already. He's awesome. He's very sweet, super cute. He's a fellow boy of the femme variety. He's a cat boy. Please give him some love. He finished Crow Country tonight. You did. You did. Thank you for the raid, Kumi. Thank you. Raiders, if you don't know me, I'm Ketchup the Bear, your local Teddy variety streamer. I do ASMR streams like this every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. We do handcam ASMR on Sundays. Sorry. And the rest of the week we play games. So far, the game schedule right now is Sonic Mania on Mondays. I'm really bad at that game. On Tuesdays, we're playing some Monster Hunter. I don't know how much longer we'll do that. We'll probably look into like the end of game and stuff this week, and then decide if we want to swap to something new. Then we play Baldur's Gate 3 every Thursday, and every Saturday we play an old Sega game off the Sega Genesis Classics collection. This will be the 44th Sega Saturday. Tomorrow is Streets of Rage 2. We played Streets of Rage 1 last week, and we finished it. It was exhausting. Excuse me, sorry. Goodness gracious. Hi, CJ. I'm doing alright. How are you, sweetheart? How are you? Bear Raiders, if you enjoy your stay, enjoy the content, please consider giving us a follow. It'd mean a lot. And thank you for coming with me. Thank you for trusting me with your community. Kumi, thank you. Mwah. Kumi, if you have a favorite ASMR trigger, I'd be happy to do it for you, free of charge, if it is within my power to do so. But please do not worry about sticking around. Take care of yourself. Get some food. Get some water. Take your meds. Do what you gotta do. Well, thank you very much. How was it? My day was okay. It didn't rain all day like I thought it would. It turns out it only rained overnight and a little in the morning. But it's gonna rain all day tomorrow. It's gonna rain for a few hours, and maybe we'll get some thunder around like 3 a.m. And then after noon onwards tomorrow, it's gonna rain. So we're projected to. And next week, it's projected to rain straight to Wednesday, through Wednesday. So, yeah. Okay, no worries, Kumi. Mwah. If you stop by later after some food, I'll get you your trigger for free. But no worries. It's all right. Yeah, we need it. It's been a pretty dry summer. Just months of sun. So we're getting a deluge. Apparently it flooded in a couple cities because it rained so hard very quickly. But it didn't flood around here. More like lightly sprinkled for a couple hours last weekend. On and off. And my brother got us all pizza today, and I got pickles on my pizza. That's what I have for dinner. It's very yummy. It was pretty good. I'd never had pickles on a pizza before. Thankfully, they were not bread and butter pickles. They were dill. It was nice. It was nice. But good to see you, CJ. Good to see you. Yeah, it's for now, projected to rain through Monday and Thursday too. Oh my goodness. So that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. So there won't be any thunder tonight, unfortunately. Oh, hi, Phobos. How are you, Phobos? And Crunchyroll tricked me today. Because whenever an anime on Crunchyroll gets like an update with like a new subtitle language, it'll show up in the new tab. And I'm like, what? There's no episode of this? No, the subtitle, they got new subtitles. And it tricked me because I saw yesterday Why Last Boss Appeared was on there. It's like, what? It's a new episode? No. No, it's not till tomorrow. Not till tomorrow. Oops, sorry. Hi, Minari, aren't you live? Or was that like the YouTube notification where it's like, oh, they're going live in 30 minutes? I don't know. Thank you for the water, Minari. Thank you. Good stretch. I do my best. Go live eventually? Okay. And you're killing it with the shorts. Never know when it'll be. Here we go. Please go follow Minari. She's awesome. She's very sweet. She's a pretty fox lady. Wolf lady. She's awesome. She's very sweet. She has a very nice, relaxing voice. Please go give her a follow if you're not already. She deserves it. It was good, but I think it's because of the title. Before it would have done well, but I guess it didn't name well. I don't remember. I don't know what my best performing short is. Let's see. Looks like It's when I use the taunt emote in Atlas. You just spank your butt in Atlas with the taunt emote. That's my most viewed short. The one after that is a Mass Effect short. Hi, Crit. Hi, DJ. Thank you for the short. Or the stretch, sorry. It's eating a viewer. Oh, no. For the longest time, until I started doing handcam ASMR, my most viewed video on YouTube, besides shorts, was an American Truck Simulator stream VOD where I had just gotten over being sick last June or whatever, last year. And for a while I had this lingering cough, and if I laughed too hard, I would give myself hiccups. Or I would and I made myself laugh with a stupid joke or something in Truck Simulator, and I gave myself these really big hiccups, and the ones that like hurt. You go and it was my most viewed stream VOD until I did handcam ASMR, because it got picked up by either like some bot or somebody out there who's really into hiccups, because it got put into two playlists dedicated. There was one called Gaming Hiccups, and I think another one's just Hiccups. The most viewed part of that video is like dead center in the middle when I get hiccups. It's the most viewed part of that video. So I don't know if that's somebody's like that's what floats their boat or whatever, but I'm not judging. It's just, I guess so. I guess so. Let's see. Let's see. Can I find it? Oh, no, it did pretty well. Analytics. Reach. It's called, so the two playlists account for 65.5% of this playlist, of the views of this video, so over half. One is called More Hiccups. It has over almost 5,000 videos in it. And then the second one is Gaming Hiccups. Then the playlist itself with like my truck stream VODs, then English Hiccups, and videos, which has my videos in it for some reason. Is that, or maybe it's just my playlist. I don't know. It only has one impression. Anyway, so it's still got a couple views yesterday or earlier this week. So it could be a spank playlist. It could be. The More Hiccups playlist. 100 views came from just that playlist, and then the other one that had views is 96, and they account for a total of 5.7 watch hours. Watch time. That's crazy. That's crazy. And every couple of days earlier at the end of last year into this year, it would get consistent views. from these playlists. Then I dried out after May. Then earlier this week, I got a couple. Very, strange. So, just watch out if you hiccup in your stream, and put hiccups in your video title. Just watch out. Watch out. The search terms are also the most popular search term. Search term that got the most proportion of views is hiccups. Hiccups vlog and hiccups stream. So, yeah. Around the hour 30 mark is when I got the hiccups, and then it has the highest viewer retention. It's 24% above my typical retention when I got hiccups. It's very weird. It's very strange. Very strange. But, oh well. Oh well. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know. I don't know. Hey. Cool. To each their own. To each their own. No, it's okay, Minari. It's okay. Have a good shower. I hope you have a good stream. Sorry, my brother was sneezing. I'm sorry if you guys heard that. I apologize. It's loud. Thank you for the treatment, Ari. Thank you. I have some Oreos. Right, like, it's the hiccup video, not the hand cam ASMR. It's the hiccup video. Maybe it's just because hiccups are like a niche thing. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Lovesick. How are you doing? How are you? I'm sorry. I'm eating an Oreo. Why you don't gotta tell me? I already know. Oh, today's Friday, huh? Okay. Hi, Lovesick. Good to see you. Hope you've been well. Excuse me. Sorry. Goodness gracious. So, um, we might. How many weeks are left in this year? Are there? I guess there's 2 more months. That's 8 weeks, and then there's tomorrow. So like 11, 12. So we might finish Sega Saturdays by the end of this year. Maybe. Which would be interesting. I think one of the things I want to do when we're done with Sega Saturdays, I want to like, because people still like tier list content, right? um, I want to rank all the Sega games that we've played on Sega Saturdays in a tier list. That would take like more than one stream. Might take a while. At least a couple hours. Excuse me, sorry. Because I think it would be a nice way to wrap it all up in a nice bow. And, I don't know, maybe have some conclusion then rather than just like ending it with Wonder Boy in Monster World and then be like, okay, all done. I don't know how many games would be S tier. Right now, I think I'd put Phantasy Star 4 in there, and Light Crusader maybe. Biohazard Battle was pretty good. Half of them I don't remember. I can't recall the names of them. Names of the games. Oh, and we have the third annual Candy Tier List stream. We'll see if we do it. It'll depend on if I can get candy for a decent price after Halloween this year. We'll see. We'll see. Because last year I tried to find candy. I didn't get 2 years ago, the first time we did it in 2023. So, I don't know. I mean, it's been 2 years. So I could probably eat a Crunch Bar again. Probably. Hi, Crid. How are you, sweetheart? How you doing? Excuse me, sorry. Goodness gracious. Is there a kind of smooch you would like, sweetheart? Would you like breathy smooches, slow smooches, fast smooches? Want to mix things up? So I just give you your usual of slow smooches. We can do that. So kisses, okay. Did you have your olive bread sandwiches for a meal today, Grid? Sorry. Okay. Oop. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. Sorry if you guys heard that loud static noise. Something happened when I picked the mic up. I apologize. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. Oh, and we're dropping frames. Why are we dropping frames? Why why are we dropping frames? How long has that been happening? Why are we dropping frames? Is it me or Twitch? I have 10 megabytes per second. It's not a ton. Well, hold on. Let me see if anyone's downloading anything. Why? Why? I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know if stream's buffering for you or if the delay's just crazy. I apologize. I might go look at it. I will be RB. Net. Troubles. Okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna go look, see what's going. Try and figure out if I can fix it. Otherwise, we just might need to just end stream. But I'll be back. I'll be back. And then we'll get your smooches, Crit. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry, I took a couple, like 5, I don't know how long I was gone. Thank you guys for being patient. I don't know what was wrong. My dad's asleep. My mom was only getting like 6 something megabytes per second, when we should be getting at least 230. Um, so, and I checked in um, not the modem, the thing, the internet box thing, whatever it's called. It was fine. In the little extender things, the lights were the right color, they weren't red, so it was either that like my dad's computer started like auto updating something because it's in sleep mode, or something weird happened. Someone tripped on a cord in the fiber optic headquarters, and something broke. I don't know. Are you still here, Crid? Um, uh, Fresh stream. Sorry, back now. So, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Um, so there's gonna be like 10 minutes of just silence. Of the VOD. Um, yeah. So at least it's back now. I don't know what happened, but it's back now. Let's see. Yeah, it's back. I'm getting my 230 mub-ups. Yep. That's really weird. This is really weird. It was I'm guessing it was something on my dad's computer was auto updating, because that can do it, but we're fine. Set to drop 28,533 frames. Okay. Thank you for being patient with me, Cred. You're gonna get some olive bread tomorrow? Nice. Okay. I'll get your smooches. I don't know if you're still here, but I'm gonna do them. Okay. Why couldn't it happen? Why couldn't it have happened during an ad break? Gosh darn it. Okay. Okay. Here's your kisses, Grid. I'm sorry about the delay. Sorry. You are? Okay. If you can hear me, refresh the stream if you haven't yet, because the the frames are back to normal. They're back to normal. Though I don't know if you still have the giant delay. Also, heads up, and that break starts about a minute and a half. Sorry about that. Mwah. There you go, Cred. Thank you for this Butch Redeem Swear. Thank you. The ad break should be starting any second now. Any second now. Unless that was the ad being done. I have no idea. My internet might... There it is. There it is. There it is. It takes just long enough for me to be like, is it broken? At least when I'm paying attention to it, anyway. But thank you for the sweet redeem cred. Hope that was alright for you, sweetheart. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you. Play drums. Okay. And break should be done in any second now. In a couple seconds. Okay. I'm wearing some pajamas, so you're not getting the skin on skin drums. Welcome back from the break, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. I appreciate it lots. Thank you. Thank you guys for being patient with me tonight. Thank you guys. I don't know what's going on with my internet there. I'm guessing something. My dad's computer is in sleep mode, so it might have been auto updating a game on Steam or something. I don't know. That's the only thing I can really think of besides like something going on with the fiber company, but there you go, Crit. Thank you for the third drum redeem, sweetheart. Thank you. Mwah. 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 Oh, and we were talking about Wednesday. Yeah, a couple nights ago. But my dad took a bunch of this big box of comic books home from my granduncle's place because let's just sell them. And I looked at them. It's nothing like super fancy. They're in a smaller box. There's a bunch of like Disney books, Disney comic book things, and then a bunch of copies, different editions of Comics Review. And some of them have Spider-Man. They're like a collection of like that month's funny papers, kind of, but specific comics. So one edition had a section with Calvin and Hobbes, and there was an issue with the Ninja Turtles, and on the back of it, it was advertising a special edition Ninja Turtles edition that has like was a collection of all the Ninja Turtles related interviews that Comics Review had done. I don't know if we have that one. I have not seen it. And in the big box, it's mostly like illustrated books of like illustrated classic stories, like Edgar Allan Poe's the Crow or whatever it's called, and what's his name? Is it Tom Sawyer? Huckleberry Finn, something like that. Just like these old fairy tales and things of that sort. So I don't know if any of it's worth anything. I have no idea. But they're all in fairly decent shape. Oops, sorry. Sorry. But some of the comics reviews, most of them that I looked at anyway, had segments of Batman stories. Segments that were Batman stories. But they're pretty cool. I was also playing some Pokemon Gold. My Eevee is almost maxed out in friendship. I think we're one stage away from being maxed, and then I can get Umbreon. But I'm going through Victory Road to get to the Elite Four, and I'm making my way through it. I haven't hit the Elite Four building yet, so there's no Pokemon Center. So to heal, because I've been playing it on my Nintendo 64 through Pokemon Stadium 2. And in Pokemon Stadium 2's, to make it like work, you have to save. Whenever you save it, you have to save in a Pokemon Center. Like the game will say, "Please save in a Pokemon Center." I don't know if that like helps the game do stuff or makes it does something, because the game's like, you need to save in a Pokemon Center. It's like you're being naughty. So making my way through the Victory Road and stuff, and through this cave system to get to the Elite Four, and but to get to Victory Road in the first place, you have to use a waterfall. So I have to lug around this horsey I caught in the back of my party to go back and forth, because I can't fly to Victory Road yet. So if I leave for any reason, like to get my Eevee a haircut or anything, I have to go back through this little cave with just 2 waterfalls. I think so far that's the only reason I've needed a waterfall. It's really annoying. And Lapras finally learned Ice Beam when I fought Claire before I fought Claire's gym. I taught Lapras my Icy Wind TM because she didn't have any ice moves yet. But she learns Ice Beam at level 36, and she was level 30, I think. Maybe level 31. It's like, I don't want to grind for 6 levels. Because Lapras level's a little slower than my other Pokemon right now. Or maybe it's a little even now that a lot of my team are in their final stages. And I'm dragging around my Gloom because I want to get Blossom. But I don't have a Sunstone yet. How do you get a Sunstone? in Pokemon Gold. Let me see here. Oh, you have to win the bug catching contest. Yeah, you get it, didn't I? Okay. And to win the bug catching contest, you have to catch like a Scyther, or a Pinsir or a Scyther is your best bet, I think, to win the bug catching contest. Even then, it's still not guaranteed. I caught a Pinsir, and I didn't win. I got like third place. So I guess I could try. I need to try to get one. If I can't, I might try. I might swap to a different grass type. I don't know. I might. I don't know who. Because I don't feel like using Victory Bell. Maybe Hoppip? Oh, that's a flying type, so that's a weakness to electric that I don't need. This is what is just rock type, isn't it? Or I guess I could use a Flaffy. Or Ampharos. That would cover my water weakness. Guess I could do that. Although I'd have to grind its levels. But Gloom learns a bunch of moves up to like level. All I really remember is I just need to evolve Gloom before level 55, because that's the level Bellossom learns Solar Beam. And Gloom learns a couple moves to like level 40 something. So I have a couple levels, but I guess tomorrow I need to try the bug catching contest. Probably do that on my Game Boy so I can save scum that. Actually, I might save afterwards. I think it does. So maybe you can't. So I guess that means you're not limited on the number of sunstones you can get. But I think you can only get 1 or 2 moonstones the whole game. Because I've thought about trying to get all the Pokemon so I can fill up my Pokedex. But that would be a lot of work, and I can't do that. But like, get all the Pokemon I can. Because I already have the other starters saved in the bank in Stadium 2 itself. And I can get Moonstone Pokemon evolutions from Yellow. I have Nidoking there, so I can get. I might have Jigglypuff, whatever it's called, in my copy of Yellow. I might. So that's just Nidoqueen, unless I'm forgetting one. And can't really get the trade evolutions. I could get Gengar. I guess I could get them. I just couldn't get a Steelix or a Scizor. Unless I got another copy of Gold or Silver or Crystal. But that'd be a lot of work, and I just don't know if it's really worth it. Probably not. And Meryl only spawns in one particular cave at 5%. At a 5% spawn rate. But now that I have Ultra Balls, I might be able to do that. To catch it fairly easily. Maybe. Excuse me, sorry, goodness gracious. Where's the... Do some tappies on this little box here. So my TikTok feed and YouTube Shorts have given me these because there's this guy that would make TikToks um, of voicing Doomslayer and then Isabel. So Doomslayer would be like, "Wife, I am home. It is good to see you," and then he would go and go, "Yes. Oh, that sounds good." And people made little animations of it. It's very cute. There's one where Doomslayer comes home and goes, "Wife, I have a gift that your friends helped me get make for you." And she goes, "Oh, I'm so excited to see it. What is it?" And then he goes, something like, "I love you" or something. I don't remember. And then Isabel goes, "Let's get married again." It's very cute. Hi, Tato. Thank you for being here, swear. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hope you had a good week, sweetheart. So, Tato, it turns out that the unknown Magic the Gathering Nickelodeon crossover set is Ninja Turtles. So they're making Ninja Turtles magic cards. They're making them. I think they revealed for the turtles, and then a card where it's all of them together as one creature. That's all 5 colors. So I have to learn the game. So with Spider-Man, when they showed off Spider-Man cards for the first time, they showed us cards for like the free little learn to play decks that they give to like game stores to like hand out to people that are interested in the game. So the power level of those cards are like super low. So people are like, oh man, these cards are gonna suck. And largely, the cards in the Superman set aren't great. There's a couple that are really good. Like there's a Miss Doctor Ock from Spider Verse. She does like crazy stuff with like artifacts or something. Um, uh, but yeah, so they're it from what I've heard, they're making like a multiplayer, um, like little side board game thing where for like 4 people, so each player is like one of the turtles, and then you fight a boss creature like Shredder or something. So that'll be interesting. It'll be, I don't know if it's like a Friday Night Magic kit that they made a couple years ago that came with like a deck in each color for, so yeah, you know, play with a couple people. Um, so yeah, and the turtles cards that they show off, that's just like Raphael, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Leonardo. They have the partner keyword. So if you're playing Commander, Commander is you have a 99 card deck, and then you have your Commander creature, which is in its own little zone that you can summon at any time as long as you can. You have enough mana or whatever, or you meet their summon requirements. And when they die, they go back to the command zone, but they cost 2 more mana to summon. Or you can choose to send them to the graveyard if you want. But the turtles, the individual turtle cards, not the one with all of them together on one card, they have the partner keyword, so you can have 2 turtles in your command zone. So you can have Leonardo and Raph. I don't remember what Leonardo and Donatello do. Mikey makes food tokens, so he gets you. And food tokens, you sack food tokens to gain hit points, life points. So Mikey gets you food tokens because he. I'm guessing we're going to print like a pizza slice food token card. And then Raph makes mutagen tokens. And mutagen, from what I remember, gives things +1/+1s, +1/+1 tokens when you sack it, I think. I think that's what that does. So we'll see, because they did this with Spider-Man where they showed us like the welcome deck cards that are like supposed to not be super powerful so that people can learn the game easier with simpler card effects and things, card text. Is there more? There's more. They showed us 20 cards. I've only heard about the turtles themselves. Um, but they're making like a little side game uh, where you fight everyone, all four players fight against one boss card or multiple bosses. I don't know how that works. I don't, yeah, because there's nothing like it yet. So that sounds kind of cool. But there's probably more. There's I there's they've revealed 20, but I've only seen 5 of them. um, and speculation that I've seen in like YouTube short comments say that the land card's card number ends at like 230 something, and they're like, well, if they do full art lands, that means that it goes to 238. So this set's bigger than the Spider-Man set, which could be a good sign. Could be. And the fact that they didn't announce it till a couple months before it releases, right, in March next year. It's either February or March. Gives me hope that maybe the set will be better put together from the get-go, from like inception, because Spider-Man went through a lot of things went wrong with the Spider-Man set. The Spider-Man set at its inception was going to be a smaller set, like the Assassin's Creed set, which is like 100, 200 something cards. I don't remember exactly the exact number, but it's supposed to be a smaller set with like 7 cards per pack. So, and then those smaller sets all like did really bad. And they're like, okay, we gotta make this Spider-Man set bigger and sell it as a standard set instead of a smaller set that's only modern legal. We gotta make it standard competitive legal so people buy it. And then they threw it full of like Spider-Man variants, which are cool, but there's like 40 something, 60 something creature cards in Magic now that all share the same name, Spider-Man, which is totally not confusing at all. But at least ninjas, because the problem is that like the Spider-Man set could have been. Sorry, I'm gonna go on this little rant. The Spider-Man set could have centered around like maybe Peter Parker and maybe Miles, and told like a kind of cohesive like Spider-Man story through the cardboard, right? Through the art and the cards. And like told us a little Spider-Man story through the art of trading cards, through a trading card game. But like I think that would have been better, especially for it because it was going to be a smaller set. But like you can't make like this big Spider-Man set because the good thing with like Final Fantasy, it already had like its scores of like little mobs that you could print on little little creatures you could put on cards, right? Like Moogles and all chocobos and all this stuff. And then Spider-Man, you have Spider-Man and like Street Thugs and his like Rogues Gallery. So there's not a ton of like little guys you can put on cards to fill like this spot of like the role of that like a little goblin archetype would in a Magic set and things like that, if that makes sense. But with Ninja Turtles, you have the 4 turtles. There's a bunch of other mutants. There's the brain aliens. So there's a little bit. There's more there. There's more there. You got all the other alternate versions of the turtles you could do as well. I don't know if they're going to do that. So, because I know that they've done that in uh, uh, the cartoons and things. So, yeah. Krang. Yeah. Let's see. Ninja Turtles. Oh, you can pre-order them now. But they've got like alt art treatments. Oh, so it's a commander deck. You can get a commander deck with called Turtle Power. So it was, Okay, so they're gonna have booster boxes, a bundle, and the pizza bundle. I don't know what that is. But at least this set gets a commander deck precon. And the Spider-Man set did not get any like commander decks or anything, which feels really weird. But, oh yeah, there's a Krang card, Super Shredder, the KO. That's a different. That's that's a magic card. That's not a Ninja Turtle character. But yeah, this actually. I mean, I love Ninja Turtles, so I might get some, maybe, maybe. So this looks like it's going to be more like the Fallout set and the Doctor Who set, where it's like there's a commander deck and then booster packs. With the Fallout decks and the Doctor Who decks, they printed booster packs, but the booster packs only like contained the cards from the commander decks, but in like alternate treatments and things. So you would get all of the Doctor Who and Fallout cards if you bought all the commander decks. The 3 original films in 4K, you already pre-ordered that? Nice. I didn't watch those a ton when I was little. I remember there was one with like Shredder made a mutant like Wolverine and snapping like alligator snapping turtle, and I thought those guys were really cool. And then I have not seen them in anything else, to my knowledge. But Leatherback was one of his name's Leatherback, right? The alligator. I like Leatherback a lot in the 2010s cartoon. Leatherhead. Thank you. A first look. Let's see. Turtle Legal sets, DMC, and Pizza are Commander Legacy and Vintage legal sets. Individual cards also legal. Okay. Play boosters contain cards from TMNT and Pizza. It's a playable Magic Gathering, Teen Mutant Ninja Turtles draft and sealed when opened from play boosters. Golly, a collector booster is $38. That's half the price of the commander deck. That's sad. So one of the cards is Turtles Forever. That's pretty okay. That's pretty. They got one of the turtles is in the black and white comic art style. One looks like they're the suits from the movies. One is from the cartoon when they have the belts with their initial on it. That's cute. It's an instant. Search your library and or outside the game for exactly 4 legendary creature cards you own with different names. Then reveal those cards. An opponent chooses 2 of them. Put the chosen cards into your hand and shuffle the rest in your library. So you search your deck or outside the game. That's probably in the commander deck, huh? Maybe. It's legal in all formats. But, that gets you all 4 of your turtles from your deck for 4 mana, white mana, and 3 colorless. Leonardo. That's unreadable because there's printed a signature on it. I don't know. I can't read what it does. Doubling season. Okay, that's pretty cool. But that's only from the boosters. Oh, you can pull them in the play boosters. Okay. So the MSRP on the regular booster packs is $6.99 for one pack. And it's $37.99 for one collector booster. $69.99 for the commander deck. $70. That's around the price I paid for the Final Fantasy deck. I paid $79 for the Final Fantasy deck I bought. The bundle is $70, same price as the commander deck. The pizza bundle is $100. A draft night kit is $120, and the turtle team up is $50. So if you just want to get some cards, Teto, the basic booster packs, the play boosters, are $7.99. The commander deck is $70. That's a lot. Dark Ritual. Okay. The Dark Ritual art. So Dark Ritual is 1 black mana, and it gets you 3 black mana. It's a really good card. And the art on it is Splinter making a pizza with looks like shrimp and olives or black beans, kidney beans. I don't know. Esposito, my liege, grant me the favor I am due. Splinter, the Nibblemancer. Okay. Oh, and the land cards are all pizza slices. Okay. I don't know if I like that. Those are the full art lands though. But the mana symbols are all styled like pizza toppings. So the plain symbol, the white mana symbol is a little sun, and on there it's a banana slice surrounded by pieces of garlic, maybe. The island symbol is a water droplet, so the symbol is represented by a red onion cut in half. The black mana symbol is a skull, so it's represented by a mushroom. Mountain is just sauce. And then forest represented by a cross section of broccoli put on a piece of pizza. So I'm not a big fan of these lands. Although I don't know what else they would do for the land art. And I mean, it's pizza. You have pizza somewhere. So the commander deck. You get 1 traditional foil face commander with borderless art. That's the creature card with all maybe. And then you get 5 traditional foil featured commanders. So you probably get a card for each turtle and maybe Splinter and foil. 10 double-sided tokens and then a deck box. The bundle has 9 packs, 9 traditional foil basic lands. Okay, so you get 30 lands, 9 packs, 2 reference cards, 1 traditional foil promo card, 1 oversized spin down life counter, and a storage box. The pizza bundle has 9 packs, 1 collector booster. That's why it's $100. 25 non-foil pizza lands, and then 5 foil lands, 2 traditional foil pizza bundle promo cards. So you get exclusive promos in the pizza bundle. So you're getting an additional pack in the form of a collector booster, the same amount, 2 more lands than you usually would, and then 2 promos. Oh, no. You get the same amount of lands, but only 5 foil lands, and 25 non-foil. That's weird. And then you get 2 exclusive promos. And then the Draft Night kit has 12 packs, 1 collector booster that's probably supposed to be the prize, and then 90 non-foil basic lands, 10 non-foil double-sided tokens, and a draft insert. The team up, form your own team of heroes in a half shell with this co-op play experience. Each total team up includes the following. You get 4 play boosters, 4 themed decks. Each deck is themed around one of the 4 main turtles. Each deck consists of 60 cards. And then you get 1 enemy deck. Includes 39 cards designed exclusively for the Turtle Team Up experience, 6 punch-out counter sheets, 4 deck boxes, and 1 tutorial booklet. Excuse me. So the Team Up is its own little experience. How much was that? At least the minimum is doable for a game I'm not knowledgeable in. How much was the team up thing? $50. Okay, so that's less than the commander deck. You get more cards, but it's for a multiplayer thing. So that would maybe be easier to learn the game with, because you get cards for 4 people to play. But the cards are designed for the experience itself. Probably. So, okay, but 50 is not terrible. That's less than the commander deck, at the very least. At the very least. But the cards are cool. I don't know if I'm going to get any. What's in a booster pack? So a pack comes with 14 cards. Okay. So you can do normal draft rules with them. Okay. And then collector boosters come with 15 cards, probably because they come with an additional rare or whatever. Yeah. Okay. It's not bad. I mean, this looks better. Like, I'm more interested in this than the Spider-Man cards by a large margin. By a large margin. Like, it's just so much more. Because, I don't know, I like the Ninja Turtles. The Ninja Turtles are cool. And these alt-art treatments, Doubling Season is just the cover of the Ninja Turtles comic. That's really cool. That's really cool, but yeah, man, $7 for a booster pack is pretty rough. That's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. Anyway, cool. At least it's getting a commander deck. At the very least, it's getting commander deck. It's getting more product. Spider-Man did. Spider-Man was like some welcome decks to like help people learn to play the game that you would get from your local game store, and then the booster packs, and that's it. Oh, and some like in the bundle with like the bundle of booster packs and things, but that's it. There was no commander deck or anything. So this set, the Ninja Turtles cards, this set is getting more attention from Wizards, it seems. Which is exciting. That's a good sign. Um, but yeah, so I'm curious to see how this goes. I'm curious to see how it goes. But yeah, yeah. So you could get the the $50 little play thing that essentially plays like a board game. You could do that. That's $50, and you get one of all the turtles because you get a 60 card deck for each turtle, and then the boss deck. So, and do you get boost? You get 4 boosters in that. So, yeah, I don't know. And the cards are cool. Um, yeah, I'm glad it's Ninja Turtles. Like Teenage Robot would have been cool. Was Teenage Robot on Nickelodeon? I don't know. Um, but it's not like a Dora the Explorer. They wouldn't do a Dora the Explorer set. That'd be interesting. But I think Mark in one of his blog posts said that um, designing like a My Little Pony set would be difficult because there's no like um, outlet for like removal effects, like destroy all creatures, because people don't die in My Little Pony, right? You don't just like all your ponies are dead, right? Because you be friends, you become friends. You know, it's friendship is magic. So, um, I think Ninja Turtles is probably the best bet, and I'm guessing it'll do better than Spider-Man just because the set seems more promising. There's a commander deck, which is a big deal. Um, Spider-Man didn't get a commander deck, which is just weird. Like it didn't get very many supplemental products. It just didn't. Um, it's really weird. Really weird. But you're cool, Teto. They did do an Assassin's Creed set, but that set got like no. It created, for my memory, created like no like talk, or the only talk I heard about was like, this is kind of weird, but okay. And then it released, and like nobody like said anything about it. I don't know if the set succeeded or made it. Probably made money, but um, and there's some cool cards in the Assassin's Creed set, but it's very small. It's a very comparatively very small set. Excuse me, but it's got some really cool artifacts in it. It's got the Iridu artifact, uh, Apple of Eden or something. Uh, it costs 4 mana from what I remember. It costs 4 mana, and then you pay 4 mana and then tap it, and then sacrifice it, and then you pick target player they exile their hand, so they remove their hand from the game, and then you can look at their hand, the cards exiled this way, and then play them, ignoring their like the colored mana, so you can play them using any color of mana. And when you play a card from their hand exiled this way, they draw a card, and at the end of your turn, or the end of the next turn, they get the cards back in their hand. So you steal your opponent's hand for a turn. You can play a land from their hand if you hadn't played a land that turn, and play any of the cards in their hand. So that's really cool, because you could bounce some cool creatures that they have back to their hand, then use your apple to steal them. It's cool. And then there's the Crystal Skull that lets you look at the top card of your deck at any time, and then it lets you play historic and legendary cards from the top of your deck as if it were in your hand. And historic cards are like sagas, artifacts, and legendary creatures, something like that. And then another one I pulled was a white artifact that gives a creature a +5/+5. Hold on, I can actually look. Yep, the deck's right here. But it gives them lifelink, and gives them gives them like a +5/+5. Hi Clips, how you doing? Sweetheart, how you doing? Sorry, there's an ad break in progress. Sorry if that was loud. Just making sure. Oh, one fell on the floor. Too much work, but not enough energy. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, Clips. Hopefully you're able to get some rest and get your work done. You think you can't move? Oh no. Welcome back for that, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Okay, let me find this card. Okay, so yeah, so that's what the apple does. A treat. Thank you for the treat, Clips. I have one Oreo left. Oh, shoot, it's already been 2 hours. Completely lost track of time. How many times did I plan on getting? It's just a regular Oreo. Can't eat regular Oreos, so no. I might get a pack or two. Toto, I don't know. Depends on if they get scalped or not, like the Final Fantasy stuff. And then their price like skyrockets. We'll see. I see. But I might get a couple. I'm probably not gonna get the Commander deck because that's $70. But maybe like 3-4 packs one day. The set doesn't release till like March, so we're still a ways away from it releasing. Sad sometimes. Keep an eye for one. I don't know if they sell them at. I don't know if you can find a Walmart. I don't know. I haven't like looked for cards at Walmart in a while. Here it is. It's Caduceus, Staff of Hermes, from the Assassin's Creed set. Equipped creature has lifelink, so the amount of you gain life equal to the amount of damage it deals. And as long as you have 30 or more life, equipped creature gets +5, +5, so it's 5 more power and 5 more toughness. Has indestructible and prevent all damage that would be dealt to this creature. So as long as you have 30 or more life, a creature is pretty much invulnerable. And depending on what creature you put it on, very powerful. And then the Crystal Skull, which I pulled in foil. It looks nice. Lets you play the top card of your library, or you can look at the top card of your deck at any time. And you may play historic lands and cast historic spells from the top of your library. Artifacts, legendaries, and sagas are historic. You can tap it for a blue mana. So, there's some really cool cards in the Assassin's Creed set. What does foil mean? It's a holographic card. It's a holographic card, like Charizard or something, you know. Except Magic foils aren't really exciting most of the time. Like their standard foils, not exciting. Like Pokemon cards, the sets, you know, or blocks in the Pokemon sets. Yeah, a little fancier. Sometimes the foil can make it harder to read depending on the print quality. Like a couple of years ago, Magic had this really bad, at least the cards printed in America. The boxes printed in Japan have great what's it called? Quality assurance. A lot of the foils for the past couple, like 10 years, printed in America have the foils curl really bad a lot of the time. But I like Pokemon's foiling more because it's just fancier. Like you get little sparkles and stuff. And then the foiling changes depending on the block and the set and stuff. Like the Sun and Moon sets had like this wavy foiling that kind of looked like either like kind of like the Aurora Borealis or waves on a beach and stuff. It's cool. It's cool. But like I don't go out to like my local game store to play Magic. Not yet, anyway. Mostly just play it at friends' houses for like an evening that we get together, or with my brother. I was raised a kitchen table Magic player, and I still am. Just throw a pile of cards together and then play with them, and there you go. But yeah, if you're a Final Fantasy fan, Teto, those cards are really good too, but good luck finding them. I don't know if it's still the case, but collector booster boxes of the Final Fantasy cards are worth more in they're worth more than their weight in silver, which is crazy. I think they were selling for like $2,000. I don't know if they still are. We're getting some more Final Fantasy product later this year, and they're giving us Final Fantasy bundles and panoramas, which are just a couple alt art printings that you put together, and they make like a picture. They did that for Spider-Man and Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I feel very, very lucky. I went to my local game store. It just happened to be the day of that Final Fantasy released. And I got the Y'shtola deck, which is the best one so I've heard. I've played with it, excuse me, a handful of times, and um, it gets very scary when it gets going. It gets very, very scary. But it's fun. It's flavored like your abilities and your spells and skills are on like cooldown, like in an MMO, like Final Fantasy 14, and then they proc. These effects proc when stuff happens, like they're on cooldown. It's cool, but it's a lot to keep track of. I think Y'shtola draws you a card whenever um, whenever at the end of a turn, any turn, if a player took four more, it's either 3 or 4 more damage. You draw a card, and then whenever you play a spell that's like 4 or more mana, you draw. Somebody is dealt 2 damage. So, she can get very nasty. Like, um, uh, first time I played it, we had like 6 people in a game of Commander. um, so I was drawing cards like on everyone's turn. But it's 4 life at the beginning of each end step. So that's the end phase of your turn, your opponent's turn, and it's just the end of a new one's turn. If a player lost 4 or more life that turn, you draw a card. And then whenever you cast a non-creature spell with mana value 3 or greater, Y'shtola deals 2 damage to each opponent, and you gain 2 life. So you can gain life, and you ramp really. It's very good way to ramp and draw cards. And you want to be drawing cards because you want to be playing spells to deal that 2 damage. Yeah, the deck's very fun. It's very fun. My brother got the Tetra deck, the lady with green hair from Final Fantasy. That one has lots of it's a graveyard focused strategy, and that thing's mean. The thing is mean. My friend bought that deck that day when we went to my local game store the day Final Fantasy released, and he bricked so hard. I was like, man, that deck must suck. No, he just bricked because my brother bought it and he kicked my butt every time we played. It was rough. It was rough. But yeah, foils are just like the holographic cards. Magic standard foiling isn't amazing. But, foil cards are always nice to have if you want to bling out your deck or whatever, right? But it's worth. It does not feel like it's been 2.5 hours, but it has. Let's see. I think Minari is live tonight. Where is she? There she is. Yep. Okay. I think we'll raid Minari tonight because we haven't yet this week. But thank you guys for spending time with me tonight. I apologize, like an hour into the stream, there was just probably like 5 minutes of silence as I tried to figure out what the heck was going on with my internet. But yeah, Magic is a very fun card game, Tato. It is. It's going through a rough patch right now, anyway, because they're printing, like, we're getting 7 sets next year, which we used to only get like 4, and then it went up to 6, and now we're getting 7 next year. So the 7 is an irregularity. It's going back to 6 in 2027. But it is a very fun game. It's a very fun game. And you don't need to get every new thing. I've been fine. Just playing with the cards I have right now. So, yeah. And if you get really into it, you could look into, well, if you're starting a collection, this is a little more difficult, but you can always build a draft cube. You just put together cards, and then you split them into piles of 14, and then you draft with them. Oh, dropping frames again. No. Why are we dropping frames again? Why? Okay. I'm starting to raid. Okay, give me a second to swap my headphones and we'll get the raid going here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway, thank you guys for being here tonight. Thank you. I'm sorry. Oh, the frames are back. Frames are back to normal. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate and love you all very much. I'll see you all tomorrow for Streets of Rage 2, our 45th? The 44th or the 45th Sega Saturday. I think it's 45th. So we're 10 Sega Saturdays away from being done. I think we'll finish it by the end of the year. Because we still have 2 months. That's 8 weeks. At least 8 Saturdays. It could be less. And then we still have 3 or 4 this month. So that's definitely at least 10. So yeah, that'd be cool. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for being here. Mwah. Please be nice to Minori. Please give her a follow. She's awesome. She's very sweet. Sorry we dropped so many frames tonight. I don't know what's going on. But thanks for listening to me ramble, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for chatting with me. Good night, guys. Love you all very much. Take care of yourselves. Get some food. Get some water. Take your meds. Brush your teeth. Get some pajamas. Bye-bye. Good night.